How's it going, everybody? We are back. Just as an ad starts, we're gonna sit here for just a little bit as we launch stuff, as we get everything ready. Apparently, an update launched just now, a hotfix with some fixes, which is nice. It's nice that those are being implemented. Don't mind me fiddling with my pants. It's just my back hurts. And I am fiddling with stuff because of the pain. It helps with distracting myself. Okay. I just sometimes refuse to die. Argenta refused to die when killed. That's funny. Possibly get Solomon's recruitment quest for players without the DLC fixed. Nice. Time to get a fidget spinner. I'm sure my back will stop hurting. Eventually. All right, so it's just a couple of fixes. Bro, my back is so fucked right now that breathing hurts. Like right here, right here, right where the kidneys are at. That's where it's hurting. Fuck me. Whew. I've kept telling myself that too for 2 years. Yeah, but you don't like get massages. You don't do like exercises to fix your back. You don't do none of that shit. And so of course it doesn't get better. I do that shit, so it will get better, I hope. Please. All right. Now, it's the Wasteland Wayfarer. I actually like this mission a lot. It's really cool. Glyto's locked out! No! I know I'm about to state the obvious, but I will state it anyway. There's something off about this. Something very off. Control panel is being uncooperative. You know enough about machine spirit behavior to conclude it is not malice that is making them refuse to comply, but a high priority order that they are executing. The machine spirit controlling this airlock is too simple and guileless to be tricked. It would be easier to deconstruct this airlock than to compel it to open. This is the rogue trader speaking. We're having difficulties here. Alright, well, nothing we can do. I guess we should simply proceed. Aye? Hear a strange sound that reminds you of dripping water or the clattering of something sharp against metal.
Will bow.
What are they? They're in the walls, above us, under the floor. They're scratching at my skull. They want to disembowel me, to wear my skin.
Hey, Glyto. You managed to get through the thing.
Lesson learned.
Fucking Abelard. Incapable of passing a skill check. Straight incapable.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
Yeah, get out of the way. Just a hand flamer. Phase through the wall. I wish we could all do that. Get out of this area, like, no problems. Holy shit, dude! Where are your legs? Yes, Glyto, we see him. A thick diary filled with entries written in neat, precise handwriting. Its author was documenting the events of his life with thoroughness bordering on obsession. After browsing through its pages, the following entries catch your attention. Exodus, Watch 1. Never thought this day would come. I'm addressed as Master Captain once more. How many times did I swear never to venture into the void again during those 2 Terran years I spent among the mangled ruins of the Unheralded Reckonings Bridge? Unfortunately, life in a gravity well didn't bring me peace. Think that guy's dead. Me too, honestly. Yeah, me too. Reverend Hieronymus promised me that performing a selfless feat of devotion would bring me serenity. Maybe he's right, but I'm still writing in this journal during the long nights to keep my sanity. Just like I did for 2 years. Just like I did for 2 years there, and 7 Terran years after that here. We'll see if I'll be able to live without the somewhere that is our wasteland wayfarer's destination. Exodus, watch 237, so this is 237 days after the first. The crew has reported hearing strange noises from the ventilation shafts for a 3rd time. Alas, I'm charged with pilgrims, not seasoned voidsmen. The venture scares them. They've already managed to make up their share of absurd ghost stories. I ask Reverend Gravik to calm them down. He's the official head of the pilgrimage, so they ought to listen to him. The vent inspection is finished. Just as expected, there was nothing to worry about. Just some torn tubing striking the hull. You want to know the fucked up part about gene stealers? They have just enough psychic powers to erase the memory of them from your mind after they infect you. Yeah, fucked up, I know. Reverend Hieronymus was wrong. Faith does not bring me peace. I prefer not to take any sides in the theological dispute that has broken out aboard our vessel. Ignoring the debates altogether, I'll let Gravik handle it. I'm slightly concerned about this schism, but as long as both groups are peaceful and agree to follow my orders, they can bicker and shout all they want. 810. The great day has arrived. The Wasteland Wayfarer has successfully landed on the planet's surface. I wonder if it'll ever leave it. The settlement is already being built down the hill. Its official colonial designation is AIII-649-Minoris. But Reverend Gravik said he's going to name it Jezavon. When we first stepped onto the surface, Reverend Gravik's congregation and the Nourishers used different airlocks to leave the vessel. Seems like they've ceased any and all communication. Exodus, watch 1212. Today, the last pilgrims left the Wayfarer for Jezavon. I'm alone once again. They invited me to go with them, but I made up an excuse about needing to keep watch at the reactor since my ship is still used for powering the settlement. Truth be told, I just didn't want to go with them. They say less than 1,000 pilgrims are still loyal to Gravik. Services at the main temple are performed by the Nourishers, and the St. Drusus statue is cut only up to its knees. I can't understand their beliefs, but I don't think they will help me more than Reverend Hieronymus' faith. Watch 1287. I was awoken in the night by a dozen pilgrims from Jezavon. They were armed and scared and said the Nourishers had arrested Reverend Gravik. They were bewildered and didn't know what to do, wanting me to act, so I did. Since Reverend Gravik is the official head of the pilgrimage, I deemed this an incident of civil unrest. I kept power to Jezavon and demanded Reverend Gravik's release via Voxcom. We're holding the line. 1290. The Nourishers have come for us. Gravik was with them. He was calm and said that the conflict had been resolved. He took the confused pilgrims and their guns with him, and I restored power to the settlement. I have no idea what's going on. Peace. The watch is of no consequence. Today I received the brotherly kiss, and now I believe. I can clearly see the spiral path among the stars set for us by the Emperor Progenitor. Now I can hear my brothers and sisters. I'm finally alone no more. Gene stealers! They're gonna steal your genes and wear them about.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Ventilation system still works. There are strange gouges on the metal. They look like the claw marks of some beast that was trying to crawl into the shaft. I cast explosion! Good job. Wait, did I not equip Glyto with this? Burr! Burr!
I tread a path unexplored.
The metal box was brutally forced open. Why would the ship's owners break into it if they could simply turn the key? Hello. In the light of distant stars, our Emperor Progenitor wanders wearily, with thoughts and visions of us. He sends us particles of his light. Though his body suffers, his mind lingers on us. Let us therefore nourish him with the light of our souls, with our prayers, with our faith. Put your hands up, take off your hood, and don't make any sudden movements, or else you'll be dead before we're properly acquainted. As long as our Father Progenitor thinks of me, I am eternal. Welcome to the abode of nourishers. With a pale hand, he throws back his hood. You see an ugly face with a flat, wide nose, disproportionately large brow ridges, ireless eyes with enormous pupils, a wide, toad-like mouth, and skin that transitions to purple scales at the cheekbones. Standing before you is an abominable subhuman, a mutant. 3 sorrowful phalanges point the way to the Emperor Progenitor. I am glad you have chosen ours. Now you know that even mutants can be pleasant looking, while others are downright freakish in appearance. The man talking to you is of the latter kind. I understand this to be a trap, am I correct? Indeed, afflicted one. You have nowhere to run. May the grace of our Progenitor be upon you. His words are piercing, becoming a shrill echo of 100 voices, minds, growing ever louder. It torments your mind, and before you know it, you reach for your weapons. Shut your bitch ass up! Pissant. They're flooding the air with their psychic whispers. There's so many of them! We'll still listen. Clang is getting closer. It's coming from ventilation shafts and dried up fuel ducts. The deck under your feet vibrates. They're closing in. The psychic din grows more and more distinct as the abominations rush towards you. Plan your retreat. If you had had a few hours to explore the ship, you surely would have found any number of discrete shafts and unlocked modules you could use to leave the ship. As it is, you're only aware of a single possible escape route, through the airlock, back the way you came. Any other path may lead to a dead end. There's an old military adage that says, when you're already in deep trouble, don't poke around unless you know what you'll find there. I propose we get out the same way we came in. Optimal retreat route calculated. Delaying is not advised. Look for cover. One look tells you that there's nowhere to hide in this place. Well, at least you haven't wasted too much time. They can smell our thoughts. They can see their color. Just like I can. There's no hiding from them. We've got to go. Your gaze falls on a rune-covered control panel near the Vox receiver. A green lumen burns beneath the Engage Airlock Seals switch. The switch socket is corroded and does not immediately yield to your touch, but the lumen changes color to blood red, and the whirring of deactivated airlocks rises up from the depths of the ship. Let me lower the volume. A little bit loud. Alright then. How many shots in this? Yeah, that's gonna be good for that's gonna be good for the chick that deals more damage based on her rate of fire. Oh no, a Gene Stealer! Ooh, kill it.
Your judgment will be swift.
Oh, we didn't loot the Vox Cleric. That thing has a lot of health.
But of course.
Oh, I messed up.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
That'd be 14% extra damage. This would be a lot more. Shoot him again. Missed! Pussy! Okay, so, follow my lead. Get him back. Wow. Miss into miss into miss. Alright. Let's let our main man deal with the problem himself.
One step closer.
That was bad.
Your help suffices.
Yeah, that's right, pussy, run away. Okay, so when Glyto apprehends, yeah, and then every time I hit the guy, Glyto hits him again. Glyto, go get his ass. Oh, Glyto can't reach him. Is he still apprehended? Bastard. Do it to him twice. More of these bastards. Kill him. Good job. Put this here. Damn.
Advancing.
Mark him. Mark him again. Let's increase everybody's toughness. Do this. And this.
Victory is imminent.
What's this? Ah, it's the sweep. Go ahead and heal yourself. These guys are good at avoiding attacks. I'm gonna use this to deal more damage. Nice. No, Glide. 69 damage. That's insane. I'm pretty sure that one-shots everybody here. Yeah, that's right, pissy. Run away. Comes the other guy. Nice.
Indeed.
Shoot him.
Purpose guides
Miss. It's fine. Do it again. Alright. Sword out.
We've got a job to do, Glato.
Use this. Don't. Nice. Do it again. Alright, fine. Get Glato up.
If only that were possible. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Go bite that guy's balls. Good job, Glato. Good boy. Oh damn, that's the wrong guy. I should have done this guy. Oh well. Get here. See if you can't aggro the guy as much as possible.
Cogitation failed.
Yeah, nothing that I can do. I'm gonna put front line right here. Nope, still can't even do that. Ow. That's fucked.
Running by Heretic override.
Right, I forgot that was the thing.
I will do my duty. It will be done.
Damn, still not able to reach him.
Ruin beckons.
Okay. Now,
Understood.
bite him. Good job, Glyto. Proud of you. This will reduce dodge, parry, and block for 1 round. So we open with this. Nice. Very nice. Then we blast them, then we do it again.
I'm afraid not.
I know what is to come.
Let's put down the front line right there. Increase the damage he takes. Oh, yeah, where are you going, pussy? Yeah, get his ass, Glyto. Oh, shit, he came back. No, Glyto!
Request approved. That is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Wait, what? No! No! No, I want to loot the guy! No! Oh. I wasn't done. I want to fucking... Aw. Yeah, well. That was fun. We did stuff. Stuff was did. Okay, so which parts are still unexplored? We've got Kavagama right there, still unexplored. We've got Durgonis, and we've got these places. Oh. Okay, what's happening here? Void ship depths. Oh, it's an encounter. Got it. But we all leveled up. Very cool. Medicae. Yeah, we gotta max that out. Weapon skills already maxed out, so let's go agility. Right. I think athletics. His toughness is there. Let's increase your weapon skill because you can't hit shit. Brother man can't hit a shit. And intelligence, I guess. Warp lore. Warp, warp, warp. Awareness. And fellowship. To improve her officer abilities. Tech use. Yeah, that's the one. I feel like we should increase his intelligence as high as it can go. And as for you, you need ballistic skills. I don't know why the fuck you've got 3 fellowships here. This dumb as shit. Nothing you do scales with fellowship. Whoever did this, why? Just straight up, why? Like actively sabotaging the character for no reason. Just 3 wasted slots. And you can't even fix it. You can't even take that out. Stupid. We've been ambushed by the slowest moving enemies ever. And they were nice enough to step out into the open to ambush us. Uh-huh. Should've done this.
I will triumph.
Do this. That will buy us some extra durability with the parries and shit. Oh, he did. Oh boy.
That is foolishness.
There was a guy there? Okay. Very good.
At your beck and call. Indeed.
Okay, so. Sick Glyto on him. Glyto, why the fuck did you put yourself there? Put himself in a position where I cannot fucking not shoot him. Why didn't Glyto bite him? Isn't Glyto supposed to bite him when he's apprehended? Or did Glyto miss? I guess he missed.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Ah. Why didn't you reload that, you fucker?
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Boop. Okay, here comes round 2. And 3 and 4. Holy shit. A lot of them. Okay, are you guys, you guys done? Ow, bitch! Alright, fuck you. Die.
Was that you?
No.
Or
Ow, bitch. Fucking skank. Out here throwing shots at the rogue trader. Fuck do you think this is? Huh, bitch? Yeah, stab yourself. Then heal yourself. Then stab yourself again.
Purpose guides me.
Cut him down. There you go. Switch to defensive. Ow, bitch! Stop that! Rude. Rude! Very rude. Pardon. There you go. Ha! Dumbass. God damn it, Abelard. Lol. Alright, don't miss. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
I'll take it as a priority. Understood less.
Bite this guy's balls. Good job. Is he apprehended? He is apprehended. And now whenever the Overseer hits that guy, that's a little bit of extra damage. Personal space!
My vow is to serve.
Miss. Oi! That's my dog. Don't hit my dog. What's wrong with you? Ow.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
I take away your seeing privileges. Rah! Do it to him.
No mercy found in my heart.
Oh. Whoops. Yep. Yep. Help.
Ruin
Help.
beggar.
Help. 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 We go back. It's all still my turn. It's never not my turn.
I need no guidance.
Also, I just realized that I still had this on. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn that off. Blast. You missed! Alright, well. Problem solved. Fuck is this? Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. It's a book. I like books. Books are nice. Books have secret lore that I can use to become eviler. Is eviler a thing? Huh. Demolition. Agility. So you've already got weapon skill maxed out. There you go. Willpower is maxed. Let's go with weapon skill so you actually hit shit. Warp lore. Warp, warp, warp. I have too much fun saying that. Fellowship is maxed. Let's go ballistic skill. I don't have enough for that. Alright, I guess, this will take me to Footfall. Whee! Oh, god damn it. Alright, we'll kill him ourselves. Let's bring Jay instead of Solomorn. Just a second. Alright. Nergies, huh? Boop. I doubt that. Eagle goes away. Alright, Adira. Death. God damn, she deals damage. Front line's right there. This is back lines, increase everybody's damage. Ow! Fucker.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The analysis successful.
This guy's dead next turn.
Never felt pain like this.
Taking a lot of damage.
My resolve is unshaken.
My turn? My turn. Alright. So, step 1. Thank you. Let's put this. Oh, more cookies. Hmm? Oh, okay, good. Sweep them. Do this.
Frighten me.
Don't mind
Oh
me,
my
it's just a
days.
scratch.
Okay, yeah, that's we fucked up. We fucked up bad. We fuck up bad doing that shit. Also, I just realized my camera's like fully off. I don't even have the VTuber on. My bad. Y'all gotta tell me stuff, brother. Y'all never tell me this stuff. Mean.
The world
You're very, very mean to me.
trembles beneath my feet.
Okay, so instead, We're gonna get out of that little killing field there. Where it's relatively safer. Be over here. Because we can kill these guys easy, no problem. And then... See? Now there's just that guy there. Cut that guy up. Don't miss. I gave you a direct order, you bitch! Good job, Birdie. I was given a donut. So I am now eating the donut. Blast the skank. Let the bitch know. And then use her to hit one of the other ones. Now what, huh? How do we proceed? I have a plan, Arthur.
Activate calculus fury algorithm.
Okay, he's gonna die. When he does, I want to take an extra turn. Blast him. Alright, fair enough. Want to focus everything on him because of his very high deflection. They're not even going to be able to damage him.
Me.
Oh, somebody's going to get deleted after this. Kind of figured it was going to be that guy, but I was hoping it would be one of the others. Oh well. Pop him. Or don't. I'll just go fuck myself. Okay, we're gonna do this. Yep. Make them hit their allies. Fuck is this?
Two are better than one.
There you go.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
That is a safe area. Very nice. Nope, yeah, best. Fuck you, pussy. Why is she not gone? Why is Callista still there? It's just those two guys left. Don't want to risk
I will do my duty.
everybody though.
That is not my destiny.
She could take a step forward.
Cover me!
Mark him. This won't kill, but it'll hurt. Yep, there it is. I knew it wasn't gonna kill, but it sure shit hurt it. And this'll kill. It will kill. Flap. Bastards. They're fucking toxic grenades. Is a valve there? What's this valve do? Ah, okay. It's just a hazard. Possibly to use against the enemies, possibly for the enemies to use against us. Whoever gets there first. Personally, I find that just shooting people in the head repeatedly until they stop moving works best. What do you guys think? Are you also partial to just shooting people who annoy you in the head in video games? I think I have the compass now. I should be able to do the thing here with the magnetic storm, right? Nope, guess not. I guess I don't know. Where does this point me to? Mu Row 79. One of its worlds is marked with an unknown symbol. Mu Row 79. Where's Mu Row? Mu Row 79. There it is. I should go check that out. Not good. Need to... yeah, fix the ship. So what's this burning world? This Augur's anomaly. Ooh. Ooh. Looks like the builders from the flame used hereditary bacterial structures to record information. The artifacts you discovered on the burning worlds contained colonies of bacteria whose genes carry the message of these Xenos. Across generations, their language, however, bears a passing semblance to some of the ancient samples already available to your scientists. They managed to make a crude translation of some of these records. They revealed that the builders from the flame were not originally colonizing the burning worlds. Their homeland was not a planet, but a star. It is hard to imagine what the creatures that evolved in the burning ocean of a faraway sun may have looked like. But one day, their peaceful existence came to an end. The records contain a chilling legend about some cosmic horror that arrived and devoured the sun that the builders called home. Fearing the monster, they fled and no longer dared to settle on stars. They got attacked by a Catan. The builders considered burning worlds as the most fit for habitation, yet they went extinct shortly after the Exodus, perhaps unable to adapt to the harsh realities of life outside their stellar home. Their civilization left a wealth of unique technologies and heat-resistant materials, and now this treasure belongs to the Von Valancius dynasty. Very cool. Very puggers. We love to see it. We love to see that shit. So I do want to go to the Muro 79 system. Footfall can wait. Did not mean to do that. Lord Captain, according to telemetry, the parameters of this system match those of Telecos Epsilon, home to the agri-world Janus that belongs to Von Valancius dynasty. We've received a Vox message from the planet. The agri-world's governor officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparations for a formal reception to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Well, let them keep looking forward. Because it ain't right now. I'm busy. I'm busy. I got shit to do, bruh. Let's put Adira right here at the front. She's probably going to delete most of these guys by herself. But still, let's, yeah. Alright, so first things first. Prescience to increase her mental stats. Get as close as possible to hit more of them. And... boop! They all went on the same guy that was getting hit. Okay, that's shitty. Plague Bearers are going to close the distance, and then get ripped to pieces by Malachi.
Will do.
Explorers know one route.
Forward. Why are you alive? Good job. Oh, we got an ad. It's a little space fight. We'll finish this and be done.
How about no?
Okay, so we just did a sweep. So now...
I need no guidance.
all of that was onto Abelard. Why? The enemy is there.
Rend the flesh, shatter the spirit.
Okay.
I will delight my masters with your demise.
Cut him up. I wonder. Nope. Literally ran out. Alright.
Follow my lead.
Follow my lead. Where'd you come from? Do it again.
Stay vigilant. My faith. Follow my lead.
Is part of the trial.
Is she silenced?
There is movement in the Empyrean.
Huh. I see. Well. Why was that not sped up like everything else? Weird. Weird stuff.
Ruin. I will try.
Ow! Fuck is the matter with you, bruh? Get eagled. No, I know you didn't just try to punch my eagle. Shoot that guy in the head. Good job, Jay. Is it over? No, there's a guy left. Oh. Is he literally just out of line of sight? You can see him. Come on.
Weapon at the ready.
Come on. You can see him.
Follow my lead. Stay vigilant.
That's some garbage.
Follow my lead.
Is it over? Alright. Good job, everybody who didn't get turned into a mutant. The people who did get turned into mutants, skill issue. Everybody else, fuck you. Do better next time. There's a guy here. We missed this guy. Grab his garbage. Oh, man, my back fucking hurts. It's like a pressure. I think I slept on it wrong. Saving. The priceless discovery left the crew speechless and shaken. The ancient Imperial Ark ship, Hammer of Redemption, was hidden below the surface, impervious to the Augur's sight. Had the rogue trader not found pieces of an archaeotech compass that resonated with the vessel's defense systems, it would have remained lying in a bottomless chasm, lost and undeservedly forgotten forever. Does it? Oh. Had pattern data loom. Ooh. Okay, so that's a +10 to all skills, or a +10 to... Yeah, give it to this guy. the cookies, no. So basically the skills that Jay provides are the Fellowship skills, as well as Lore Imperium and Lore Xenos. Those are important to have. Thank you. Huh. These have a weird texture. Interesting. Dutch cookies. What? Definitely. Yeah, she deals extra. She deals extra damage based on rate of fire, so this is actually pretty good for her. Right? I'm not hallucinating. She has that ability, right? Is it a soldier thing? Aha, no, it's just the first hit. Am I hallucinating? Is this not a thing that she can get? Like extra damage per shot? I don't know. Before we head to Dargonis, I do want to start with Janice. I want to grab Irliet. Yep. Needs my actual presence on Foulstone. I kind of hate those events, honestly, because it never actually requires my direct presence. It's never one of the interesting events. It's just like some bullshit. It's like, bro, fucking, this could have been a phone call. Or Vox call, whatever. I still don't know who should have this. I think it's Jay. Jay should have it. Her logic is on par with him. The only thing that he has on her is the is tech use. So yeah, let's give her that. Alright, what the fuck is up with Foulstone? What do you need? Extra efficiency. Slightly less extra efficiency. Yeah. Efficiency's good. Produce more resources. I don't think this is producing resources yet, though. And we're gonna need more complacency. Oh, but I wanted to go sell stuff. Sell. Send gifts. The way stuff works in Rogue Trader is weird. You don't actually necessarily sell things. You kind of just give it away as show of good faith. Got to grab that. Oh, Power Axe. All right. Deathworld War Boots. Lowers dodge reduction, but then I lose this. Yeah. I'll give him this, because he doesn't actually, like, charge that much, but he does a lot of melee attacks. And, yeah, the dodge reduction is going to help a lot. It's actually pretty good, especially for him. Extra parry reduction, and because he's an iconoclast, see, he's got conviction iconoclast, gives a bunch of extra crit chance. Very nice. And we got these. 4 shots, 27 damage each, short range. I think we'll replace the Stygies pattern. 1. It's just a straight upgrade. Throw that in cargo. 5 meltas, more damage than the plasmas. Yeah, that's a good upgrade. Send this over to the Navy if we can. We cannot. We do not have enough yet. All right. Off to Janus. Janus actually has a pretty fun drama going on in it. And I'm curious as to how that's going to work with being a heretic. Actually, wait, we should check the other planets. Completely forgot that there was other planets on the system. Probably because I'm dumb. You never know, though. It could just be something else. What's this? Ooh, fuel. I like fuel. Fuel fuels me. Lady Theodora loved frozen worlds. I never did discover the reason why, but the Lord Captain never missed a chance to visit such a planet, even on the slightest pretext. That's cute. We need people, so we can use them there. And what's this one? Regime change. Okay, all of those are rumors that can't really be done. There's nothing really to be done there. Alright, to Janus! Who are we taking with us? I think Cassia will be the one that gets left behind. And I mean like when we get Irliot, because Irliot is also very high perception. She's a sniper. Vistenza Viat. A lavishly dressed noblewoman in an opulent silk gown watches you with an expectant air, but then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Viat Abaram. My name is Vistenza Janus Viat Abaram of Cornus. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of Rogue Trader Theodora von Valancius, I serve as planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. And greetings to you, noble Wisseria. It has been years since your last visit to Janus. I'm glad to see you again. It's a good sign when a rogue trader seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Fiat? It means the governor is taking care of all matters and there's no need for the seneschal to interfere. I hear praise in those words, and I thank you for them. In truth, your arrival in the place of the esteemed Lady von Valancius is quite unexpected. Theodora von Valancius is dead. I am now head of the dynasty. Oh, such tragic news. I will see to it that the planet observes a month of mourning.
For Janus!
Fucking idiot. I said fucking idiot, and I saw your head just immediately turn to me. It had nothing to do with it. What? I figured it had nothing to do with it. I just thought it was funny. Alright, so as before, we'll just do this, and I'm gonna hit you with this, and I yell in your ear. Rah! They're gonna die next turn. Did not mean to do that. Alright, almost everybody got... The guy with the highest toughness somehow was the only one who didn't get up.
Look out!
Anything.
Okay. Got him.
Was that you?
No.
Or
Blind that guy. Missed. Hold on. Here we go. I really wish you could do a full respec of characters.
I've seen worse battles than...
Because if I could, I'd make this guy a warrior. I miss the toughness of being a warrior, man. I like it when my main character is tough.
a moving target lives longer.
I don't like playing little pussy bitches that rely on dexterity and agility to avoid damage. Shit's gay. Delete that guy's brain. From the outside. Streamer likes playing with tough man so they can be rough and merciless. yes. I was waiting for you to make it homoerotic, but you didn't do it, and I was a little taken aback. Okay.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
Shoot that guy, miss, mark him. Ow, fucker. You know what? Open up like this. And finish him off.
Rend the flesh, shatter the...
There you go. We done? Your lordship, Emperor Preservus, are you all right? Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to outrageous slovenliness among the wardens of every world we visit. Pale Grayness is strangling this peasant like a noose. His words are laden with fear for our well-being, and yet he fears for his own even more. I'm fine, I can't say that. You should all be flogged for such negligence. Who were they, and how did they gain entry to the governor's estate? They are rabble who dare to raise their hand against the planet's lawful authority. I beg you, your lordship, allow me to escort you inside. The governor will explain everything to you. You incompetent, inept, useless piece of shit! What is the point of you if I can be attacked on the governor's own estate? Observe as I run from out of screen to fucking cut this guy down. Die! That was a drop dead before the shocked eyes of witnesses who look up at you in horror. Now, lead me to your mistress, feckless vermin. I mean, you gotta admit, it's kind of fucking crazy that they just fucking... Yeah. Your lordship, the most honorable Malachi von Valancius. The governor is waiting you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet with her alone, or with your entourage? My entourage will accompany me in my meeting with the governor. Your lordship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stunt that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmare, I could never have imagined. I don't care about your apologies, I could have been, Your local fuss is of no concern to me. I'm in urgent need of provisions from Janus. Oh, your lordship, it would give me great pleasure to immediately demonstrate the productive might of Janus to you, but there are some issues. One of your wardens helped us in battle, a superb shot. Who was it? You must be referring to Iliad, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I've turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantages she brings. You see, Iliad comes from the local degenerate stock of this world, and knows Janus like the back of her hand, so she has provided several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses, although I admit that at times I'm tempted to send her away from the estate. Her unnaturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure, and so tall. Gauntness of frame and tall stature are features common even among Voidborn, my dear governor. That does not make them mutants. Then, pray, whatever do you find so disagreeable about this Iliad's appearance? Strange movements, the strange looks, the abnormally large eyes on an unnaturally distorted face, the pointed ears. Do I have news for you, Shireen, but it is for your ears only. I will tell you when we meet our mysterious new ally. If you wish to speak to Iliad, you will find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from the others. Footfall Station is on the verge of starvation. Can Janus supply the people there with provisions? Yes and no, your lordship. If the question is, can such an expansive and fertile world as this one feed a few thousand void rats, so of course it can. We lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than those on Footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship said provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo shuttles that leaves the surface will be a target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. The logistics of transporting supplies to Footfall will only be possible once the uprising has been completely crushed. It really is embarrassing to admit that even Verdame, may I take that man, is better at doing his job as Liege of Footfall than Lady Viat is at keeping her world in check. What's happening on this planet? Several months ago, uprisings broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Griping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. And then it became apparent that what the Administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They've already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Can Janus fulfill its foodstuff supplies under current conditions? I risk angering you, lordship, but this is nothing compared to shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics expert of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable tides when shuttles are wary of landing on the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things is restored on Janus, any trade is nigh impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal. Ships like yours, your lordship. Perhaps you will find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. You want me to go off and catch some rebels for you? Well, not quite, your lordship. My wardens are crushing the lowly saboteurs across the planet relentlessly. But it will be for naught unless their nests are destroyed. Someone is controlling the riffraff who are perishing in thoughtless escapades such as the one we witnessed today, and that someone could be hiding anywhere. You have resources and capabilities at your disposal, the likes of which I could never hope to possess. Your ship alone, is an unequaled asset for tracking down criminals beyond the borders of my influence. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels will have something interesting to say to the master of this world. I'm immeasurably grateful to your assistance, your lordship. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps they could have been a valuable source of information, but you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we still do not know who let those reprobates into the estate. The person who did it may also know something. I, as well as my retinue, are at your service. My secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack from the estate. An esteemed Magos, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report, and of course there is my aide in the war against the rebels, Iliad. I've no doubt she'll be delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your lordship. Who's this person standing next to you? One of my ladies-in-waiting, Amelia. Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me to remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be like losing my right hand. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honor, rogue trader. Tell me about Janus. Well, Janus is a remarkable world, both in terms of its vast potential and in terms of the work that was carried out to transform it into an agri-world. House Fiat has ruled on Janus for many generations, and each new governor has, without fail, contributed to the planet's taming. This world was once a wild planet, full of xenobeasts, and utterly unsuitable for growing anything. To this day, despite our best efforts, Janus regularly rebels against us. Earthquakes, tsunamis, the emergence of new pests and weeds that invade the arable land. Sometimes I cannot help but think that this world is endowed with consciousness, the consciousness of a capricious and stubborn child who likes to spoil everything that we have achieved. What do you grow on Janus? Mainly Halleck and flint corn and red turnip. Apart from that, in the southern hemisphere, we have set aside vast tracts of land for the Grox population. Grox are basically cows, right? Large semi-domesticated reptile. Huh. Grox are most commonly bred as livestock or used as beasts of burden. Hold on. Grox are a reptile? Oh yeah. They're a reptile. Look. They look like this. Hold on. Eh, see? They look like this. Cool. These do not look like, Oh, this is their older depiction. This is them now. These look very carnivorous, I'm not gonna lie. Even for an agri-world in the back of Beyond, this place is a real dump. What do you all do here for fun, when you have free time, that is? Well, if you're asking about those of our circle, then let me assure you, there are enough noble families on-world to keep boredom at bay. I frequently host guests, your lordship, and my servants arrange suitable entertainment, from parlor concerts to private executions of traitors who break imperial law. I have never enjoyed such entertainments before. It's a terrible shame that we do not have time for parlor concerts. I grow quite tired of displays of bloodshed. It is the same scene practically every time we set down somewhere. When we are back on footfall, remind me, my crown-bearing and pallid-featured beauty, to take you to a concert of sorts at a certain parlor, with private dances and heady wines. Oh boy. Jay is a very...
high efficiency for the unit Cassio relative to her limited experience. The unit status is being upgraded.
Nice.
Knowledge is the key to everything, is it not, esteemed Magos? I learned this wisdom from your fellow priests, and it has helped me many times. Behind the varied colors of your soul, I see very different shades. Less gold and silver, and more and more...
Cass, joy of my eyes, I'm not ashamed to show off my body to others, but do not bare my soul for me.
Governor's Palace is opulent. The guild finishes and plaster are updated regularly and frequently, it seems. Too frequently, even for a building situated on the coast.
The world will bow.
Oh, that is a very pretty bird. Look at the stream, honey. Look at the stream. Bird. Bird. You're too late yet, dog. I'm the master of my own Oh, it's you. Your lordship. God Emperor must have brought you here. I beg you, help the rebels and save Janus. Forgive me, your lordship. If only I'd known it was you. My eyes deceived me. We have little time now, but I swear I'll tell you everything. Nerve toxin. The inevitable cessation of vital functions is expected in no more than 60 seconds. Thrawn, damn you, old man. Where did you get this stuff? Poison capsules of this sort are a popular choice among desperate ashmags who are done with being tortured by mad fanatics or worse. Here on Janus, though, there's no antidote. Say whatever it is you want to say and be quick about it. In the name of the Golden Throne, your lordship, show mercy on the humble workers, the salt of Janus. Save them. For sons of Yat, the untouchable governor and leader of the nobility is creating something monstrous behind closed doors. She used the Imperium's interests as a smokescreen and purports to be a scholar, but her actions are poisoning our planet. Ugh, did you know that the settlements that fail to pay their due tithes on time have been allowed to pay with people instead? They even deliver them to order. Sometimes old folks, sometimes children. I've seen those people. I've seen them being delivered to the estate, and then they're never seen or heard from again. They go into the secret rooms, they don't come out again, your lordship, ever. Fresh meat to entertain the nobility. Some things never change, whether on my planet or anywhere in the righteous Imperium. Peasants who were taken to Uruk V to serve House Orsalio were never seen or heard from again either. They became loyal servants and toiled for the good of a great dynasty. Fuck. Why should they ever return to their filthy, squalid abodes? You accuse the governor, with only conjecture and rumor to back up your words? How dare you? Your lordship, I'm prepared to swear on my life and soul. May the light of the Emperor preserve it that it's not conjecture. We've been living under Viat's rule for decades now, and things have gotten worse and worse with every passing year. The people can no longer tolerate the nightmare that lurks within the walls of this state. I'm not sure I'll last long enough to answer all your questions. What secret rooms? Hidden chambers deep within the palace. I've never been inside, thankfully. The servants who are allowed in, the ones the governor trusts, they change. She changes them, prays them up, defiles them. Your lordship, if you'll permit a dying man to make one last request, don't tell anyone that I was the one who unlocked the doors. If you do, they'll go after my family, my home. I'll keep your secret. Please save us. Save Janus. There is something funny about somebody doing just a death animation as they die from, like, poison. Like in Skyrim, you know? When you give the guy who's in bed the poison and he goes all... Wait. I gotta do this properly. So, like, he's just sitting in bed and then he just... It's so funny to me, I love it. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Greetings, your lordship. Lex Mechanic Vinzelex. How may I serve you? Pascal and the Lex Mechanic exchange trills of binaric greetings. The series of sounds issued by Vinzelex sounds much longer and more differential than those of Pascal. What do you do here on Janus? By the order of the Adeptus Mechanicus, I have been entrusted with the management of the Adeptus Administratum in order to catalog agronomic data and analyze information about the planet during the process of subjugating it to the will of the Imperium. Be blessed, Tech Brother. Your diligence and the diligence of those like you turns anarchy into order, and bestows classification to knowledge. Tell me about Janus. Initializing report. The planet's soil possesses a unique composition suitable for the re-engineering of the planet and the mass production of foodstuffs. Significant cultivation of the Eastern Hemisphere with the aim of improving production, processes, and logistics operations. Traces of xenoactivity that do not pose an immediate threat to ongoing operations. Undesirable pathologies of flora and fauna have been noted, which may pose a threat in the short term. What pathologies? Genetic and chemical pathologies, your lordship. Harmless species mutate and become aggressive, while plants change their chemical composition and become poisonous. This is happening more and more often, and if no action is taken, the ecosystem of the world will be irreparably disrupted. The changes may be artificial. Has the possibility been considered that someone is manipulating the ecosystem to reduce our living space? Not at all, Venerable Magos. Our tech comrades from the Magos biologists are humble workers, not warriors. They could not have come up with a thought of such militant nature. The mind must be open to all forms of knowledge. I order you to commence a check. In the event that your account of the indolence of their minds is confirmed, I will petition for the appropriate penance. How's the governor dealing with the undesirable pathologies? I have analyzed the genome of the affected species, and I am currently developing suppressor genes to make the planet's organisms resistant to pathology. But so far, I have not been able to solve the problem. Further exploration of the planet would perhaps speed up these processes, but the administrative apparatus has imposed a ban on expeditions that are not directly aimed at improving production. Traces of xenoactivity? According to data obtained during the initial survey, ruined structures of non-human origin were noted in different sectors of the planet. But I did not have the administrative capacity to study them in more detail. For now, I must defer the quest for knowledge. Let's talk about something else. How many servants of the Adeptus Mechanicus are there on the planet? According to the data stored in my cogitator, all infrastructure nodes for food harvesting and processing have their own contingency of technomats. The total number amounts to 253. Correction. Based on the latest data, the figure is 211 units. How are things with you and your fellows? The current situation on the planet is assessed as stable. The progress of the prospects is assessed as encouraging. We'll speak later. As you wish.
Embrace true power.
Embrace these nuts. Hello, Elliot.
Iliad Lenevis greets you, Elantark.
Hi.
Would you look at this? Xenos. Oh, she devoured them, mingling with humans. Don't your lot think themselves above that? Anyway, it doesn't change the fact that it's a Xenos that's been cozying up to Viet, not a mutant.
There is fear in your words. You know what I am, and so I may no longer follow the shadowed path and must be direct. My soul is nothing kin to yours. Your kind call us Xenos, as if we are all as one.
No.
I came here to protect.
That's not what Xenos
Lillithorn
means. Xenos just means
by
alien.
assisting the governor against her enemies. Will you hear me, or be blinded to sense by your precepts?
I will speak with you, Iliad Lenavis, but keep your hands where I can see them.
I have banished the shadow of doubt from your thoughts regarding my nature. Now you will answer my question. Why have you sought me out?
So, you're the governor's mysterious helper.
I am Elantark. My hand parried the death promised to the ruler of these people, and I aided you in battle against the Lost Ones.
Why are you helping?
This world is in distress. I wish to protect it from unnecessary suffering.
What do you know about the rank-and-file rebels?
Only that they threaten the established order. There is much risk to this world should the ruler die.
Aha. Ilia's face is unreadable, but you detect a strange tension in her voice, as though she is choosing her words carefully. Do you know who is behind the uprisings on the planet?
There is a malevolence here that drives your kin down the path of violence.
That's not particularly helpful.
But you are not asking for help, Elantark. You are merely asking questions, the answers to which are either unimportant or wreathed in shadow. Explore this place. Speak to those who know. A simple task for you, and an insurmountable challenge for me, since my very appearance provokes fear and suspicion. When you learn anything, tell me. Perhaps then my answers will be helpful to your search.
If you want, you can join me. None of the locals will dare to look askance at you in the rogue trader's presence.
So be it. I am ready.
Alright, I'm gonna make her a bounty hunter. Gotta boost her ballistic skills. Because she needs to be landing her shots, killing shit. This is good. Extra shooting is very nice. We max out her perception and awareness next. What's trailed? Okay. Alright, awareness maxed, perception maxed. Very nice. She's got very high awareness, very high perception, and she should have very high ballistic skill. Let's equip that. Increase the wearer's chance to hit targets at a range of 10 or further by 20%. Yep. Extra dodge. I'm just gonna throw that out. Didn't I equip you on somebody? I was pretty sure I had. All right, well, we've got Iliot now. Let me organize her.
Of my ancestors speak of stars long forgotten and worlds long gone. What a shame that you lack the
How may I serve their dynasty?
I align my path with yours.
I'm listening.
What is it?
Alrighty. There's loot over here. It's all the dead dudes.
Or was it not you? The voices are growing stronger. Ah, why? Something's not right.
All this tasteless extravagance could send anyone mad. Look at that. These Ashmags have used expensive Kavossian wood on the finishes.
Really? That's what you're worried about? These arms are face covered in small boils that ooze cloudy pus even after death. Huh. Faster, faster! The sooner we smoke out this louse, the sooner we can report the clearance operation is complete. Oh, your lordship, please, do not stray too close to the building. One of the terrorists from today's attack has holed himself up in there. He could be dangerous. Who are you? I'm the Madam Governor's security officer. I regret that you had to witness today's incident. I assure you, nothing of the sort will ever happen again. What's going on here? Ready to report, your lordship. We conducted a sweep of the area after the attack. All the assassins were arrested or neutralized except for one. He sealed himself inside. He already injured 2 wardens who tried to reach him, but there's no need to worry. We'll poison him and clear the last dregs of dirt from the estate. I have only one question, officer. Why have you not already done it? The rogue trader is here, and the longer you delay, the more you put his life needlessly at risk. It's inexcusable, your lordship. The barrels of poison were only just delivered, but we're ready to begin now. One Ashmag is up against all the wardens on this estate, yet he is still causing trouble. On Efreet, he would have already been made captain and put in charge of the governor's security. The Exalted One knows that he has more brains than all of you combined. We'll fix this right away. I swear it on the throne. You're going to poison the rebel. we're using insecticide from our stockpiles, your lordship. We don't have any military-grade poisons, but we do not need them. Not for this parasite. Who is he? To tell the truth, your lordship, I'm more concerned with clearing the area right now than with his identity. We're not expecting to get any valuable intel from him, unless we find something on his corpse after we've done the job. What's so special about this building? Well, it's one of the utility buildings. Unfortunately, it was empty at the time of the attack. There were no potential hostages or innocent people inside. You ask me, I think this was the first place the killer came to when he was beaten at his retreat. Managed to round up all the others, but this one holed himself up in there. I'm eating some chocolate. Sorry. This is not an empty building, but an inactive backup crypt for storing refrigerant and freezing equipment. This is obvious. Your ignorant is depressing, servant. Sorry. I want to talk to the person inside. Oh, are you sure? It's not exactly safe, your lordship. You dare to question me? Out of my way. Forgive me, your lordship. Act as you see fit. Damn right. Pissy. It really is you. Your lordship, have mercy. You're the sovereign on this planet. Only you have the power to save us. This is one of the elusive and cunning rebels the governor's been fighting for months? Really? Why should I listen to a filthy insurgent? You can't just stand aside while your vassals are destroying your world. The governor's doing whatever she wants, rounding up families, raising whole settlements. She's turned the world into a slaughterhouse. People are rounded up like groks from the settlements, supposedly to go to the palace, and they're never seen again. Her servants pour something over the fields, and people lose their minds. They start hearing voices and seeing evil spirits. And while we're dying, she's sitting behind her white walls and feasting on our bones. Sacrifices, madness, pain, and death. Even in so primitive a society as this, such rites seem senseless. Not worthy of such efforts. What is this, a random quirk of nature, or something darker? You're telling me people are seeing evil spirits? Yes! Others are going feral and attacking their loved ones, and then there's... People say that in some settlements, well, they've stopped upholding the law altogether. Imperial law, and the law of basic human decency. People are turning into animals. Who's behind the rebels? Your lordship, I beg you, don't ask me that. I can't sell out my brethren. It's over for me, but the others, I won't betray them. There will be no end to the war on this planet until I get a handle on the situation. But to do that, I need to meet with your leader. As long as you keep your word. And I've never been in their camp. None of us have. Only the chief saw one person from their base. He came a few times, bringing weapons and orders. He said he represented a greater force than we could imagine. He said the governor's dogs will pay for their reprisals in the settlements. But that's not where they're hidden. They keep their distance from the ordinary folk. We have it all worked out so that if anyone gets caught, the others aren't caught with them. But I swiped the chief's vox. I thought after I killed the governor I could use the message coordinates to find the base and hide out there. It's everything I know, your lordship. Get up and come with me. I give you my word as a rogue trader, you will live. Your lordship, thank you. Thank you for this kindness. I never thought I'd survive this. Your lordship, I honor your bravery. Please, allow me to get rid of this rat for you. Make an example of this scum. Publicly flay him and string up his corpse outside his family home as a warning. If anyone tries to remove it, shoot them. At once, your lordship. Let me go! You lied to me, traitor! Liar! Yeah, fuck you, pussy. I'm reporting away with chocolate. There you go. One little bit a day. Not too much. Too much is bad for you. Hmm. I should actually give him the carouse thing. Yeah. Bonus to carouse. Hmm. This would be a pretty big bonus to Medicae, sure. And the extra wounds are nice. What am I getting a plus 30 here from? Ah, okay, that's a pretty big bonus. The Guardian Crown. Right. Interesting. Very interesting. I should equip more of these. Oh. Let's talk to Attilius Quint. Your Lordship, what an honor it is to address you in person. Allow me to introduce myself. Attilius Quint, Prefectus of the Officio Agricultae. I will preserve the record of our conversation forever. What record of our conversation? Oh, Your Lordship, I painstakingly record every conversation with high-ranking personages, and afterward I fill out all 7 accompanying forms personally. Your words and judgments are in good hands. Laudable foresight. I thank you. Moments such as the appearance of a rogue trader must be preserved for posterity. What do you think of Vistenzia Viet? What are your duties here? Well, by the grace of the God Emperor, I oversee the administrative apparatus on the planet and serve as secretary. I'm also responsible for the logistics related to supplying the planets of the Von Valancius dynasty and the timely payment of tithes to the Imperium's official collectors. When were the last shipments sent? Oh, Your Lordship, our supply shipments are all in order. All foodstuffs and other items are ready for export and are simply awaiting the arrival of the transport ships. However, given the current circumstances on the planet, Janus could not provide even 1 tranche more than what is already prepared. I am certain the situation will be rectified in the near future. When they last come to Janus? Oh, I must confess that as yet I have not had the pleasure of filling out a Sacred Tithe Protocol form, as the last Imperial ships to come here did so under my predecessor. Come to think of it, that would have been several decades ago. I do hope the logisticians responsible for such an unforgivable oversight lose their heads over this. Alright, that's enough of that. What do you know about the attacks on the estate? A disgraceful incident. Simply disgraceful. I cannot believe these scoundrels would dare to come so close. And to drag the nobility into this as well. If they penetrated the estate, that means they had help from some worthless servant or other. Security is currently questioning the survivors, but the culprit has not been found. Yet. Tell me about Janus. What is happening on the planet? Well, as Your Lordship, rebellions have caused us too many problems in recent times. The rebels are interfering with established processes, interrupting supplies, sabotaging the serfs' work. Few nobles have even been killed, and worst of all, some of the victims occupied important administrative posts. Until their replacements pass their checks, complete all their induction forms, and go through the official appointment procedure, important paperwork is going unsigned. It's bureaucratic catastrophe. If things continue in this vein, I dare not even imagine what it could lead to. There are worlds that are ravaged by war for generations. generations, your lordship. Like that deranged planet by the nameless star, so close to our own peaceful system. The inhabitants there supposedly live under the patronage of rogue trader Winterscale. I shudder to think what he has created there. What are you doing to combat the rebels? Well, our security services are tracking those who support the rebels, and our regular wardens are wiping out these saboteurs without the slightest mercy. But they keep on appearing. My scribes have been run off their feet, keeping records of all the public hearings and executions. But I am confident that the governor will find a solution soon. Who's directing the rebels? Does anyone know? Well, the rebels are well armed and are well trained. What's more, the governor's advisors are inclined to think that the instigators of the rebellions are very familiar with the planet's terrains and climates. My ordinates are going through registration records day and night, looking for individuals who have completed military training, but we have so far been unable to identify the scoundrel. Where have the rebels struck and how? Of course. I would be delighted to furnish you with all the information I have. In the last few months, 15 organized attacks and 7 terrorist attacks have been perpetrated. Irrigation equipment has been sabotaged in agrarian sectors 3 to 5, transport routes 27, 413, and also, I suppose this will not tell you much. Please. The data is superbly collated, and the map clearly displays the actions of the rebels. At first glance, there seems to be no logic to their campaign, but after analyzing the data and the features of the terrain, you notice a clear system indicating a geographical pattern to their attacks. That's enough for now. Of course, your lordship. What do you think of his sense of yet? The governor is a superb leader. She possesses an excellent grasp of all matters and never uses an incorrect form for a given situation. I do not pry into her personal affairs, but if I may speak plainly, a lady who fills out paperwork with such finesse cannot be a bad person, in my view. What do you have to say about the governor's helper, Iliot? A highly exceptional individual. After today's regretful event, I am beginning to hold her talents in particular esteem. Verily, even mutants who have seen the light of the God Emperor can faithfully serve his flock. Moreover, Iliot's particular abilities could be an interesting subject of study for the Magos biologists. That elongated head shape, those eyes. Judging by the skull that was given to me to send on to Footfall, such developmental anomalies on Janus are not a quirk of nature, but some kind of inheritable trait. What did you say? Oh, madam, have my words upset you? I'm certain your kinsman would be delighted to learn that people wish to make pretty presse-papier out of his remains. Besides, I could be wrong about the nature of his origins. What skull are you talking about? A most remarkable relic, I must say. A true anomaly. One moment. Here it is. I believe the finished piece was intended to be given as a gift to the governor, but under the current circumstances, I doubt I'll be able to send it to Footfall anytime soon. Adequately preserved, it is a pity that it is empty inside. Could have become a proper servo skull herald for the rogue trader. Unorthodox. A curiosity like this would look very nice on my desk. I mean, yes, of course, undoubtedly. Whatever you wish, your lordship, if that will raise your spirits after the recent incident. Goods here? Ooh. Oh, it's for a Cyber Raven. We don't got one of them's. So we picked up this fruit here. Maybe we can give it to the biologist and he'll say something about it. That would be neat, don't you guys think? I think so. Time. Oh yeah, time. Alright, I found this specimen on the body of a dead rebel. Can you tell me anything about these species? Your blessing for the examination, Magos? Creeping creeweed, a typical plant of the Western Hemisphere. We have studied the possibility of industrial cultivation, but the process was found to be inefficient due to the specific requirements of the soil, which is found in the right composition only in the archipelagos of the planet. We'll speak later, as you wish. Alright, so it is getting late, and I understand that this was a short stream, but I do need to get to the gym because, as I said, my back hurts, and I think that is a good time for me to go do some back exercises to maybe strengthen my spine and do all of that good stuff. But, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to follow if you are not already. If you are on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. And I am going to drop you guys off with somebody else. Who do I drop you guys off with? I could drop you off with Stormfall. She's going to be playing some old school RuneScape. Dragon Blitz is playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night. There's Hyrie. Hob is back to the early games of the God Run. Everybody was saying, "Oh, he's gonna get it this time because he was on the 5th game." I'm like, nah. The last game was Dark Souls 2. He probably got hit by Nashandra again. I'm gonna drop you guys off with... You know what? I'm gonna drop you guys off with Dragon Blitz. Yeah. Who is a fish now for some reason. But he is playing a Symphony of the Night randomizer plus glitches plus Dark Souls. I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm sure we will find out. With all that being said, I hope you guys have a good time with him. I'll see you all next time. Have a good one. Cheers.